Good evening, and welcome back to WNBA Trending. I'm Ava, and tonight we have one of the most electrifying stories of the WNBA season. Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark once again took center stage in dramatic fashion, and her post-game celebration after the Fever's unbelievable comeback victory to eliminate the Atlanta Dream has fans buzzing across the basketball world. This wasn't just another game. It was a defining moment for a rookie phenom, her team, and the Fever's playoff journey. Let's take you straight to the action. The Fever entered this matchup knowing it was win or go home. The Atlanta Dream had been confident, controlling much of the early game. Their defense had stifled Indiana's usual offensive rhythm, and the Fever found themselves trailing by double digits in the second half. For many, it looked like Atlanta was on the verge of moving on while the Fever's season would end with heartbreak. But then came Caitlin Clark, the rookie guard, who has captivated the league and fans alike with her deep shooting and fearless play, simply refused to let the Fever bow out quietly. She began knocking down shots from well beyond the arc, each basket sending the Gainbridge Fieldhouse crowd into a frenzy. Every possession mattered, and Clark delivered. The Fever chipped away at the deficit, possession by possession. Aaliyah Boston controlled the paint, Nalissa Smith hit key mid-range jumpers, and Kelsey Mitchell provided veteran composure. But it was Clark who ignited the comeback, orchestrating plays, dishing out assists, and firing off three-pointers in transition. By the fourth quarter, the energy in the arena had shifted completely. Indiana's defense tightened, forcing Atlanta into rush shots and turnovers. Clark seized the moment, hitting a game-tying three with just under 2 minutes left that felt like a dagger to the Dream's confidence. The Fever would go on to close out the game with clutch free throws and defensive stops, pulling off a comeback win that will be remembered in Fever history. But as dramatic as the comeback was, the moment that went viral came after the final buzzer. Caitlin Clark, overcome with emotion, launched into a celebration that showed just how much this win meant to her and the team. Cameras captured her screaming in triumph, pounding her chest, and high-fiving fans courtside. Teammates mobbed her, while fans chanted her name in unison. Social media lit up instantly. Clips of Clark's wild celebration spread across X, Instagram, and TikTok. Fans described her energy as contagious, with some comparing the scene to iconic moments from NCAA March Madness. Others noted how her passion is helping bring an entirely new wave of excitement to the WNBA, drawing in fans who might not have tuned in otherwise. In her post-game interview, Clark was still buzzing with adrenaline. She told reporters, quote, "We never gave up. That's the heart of this team. Everyone in that locker room believed we could win, even when the score said otherwise. This team fights for each other, and tonight we showed that." End quote. Her words echoed the theme of the Fever season, a team growing, battling adversity, and finding its rhythm at the right time. Indiana's head coach also praised Clark, not just for her scoring but for her leadership in critical moments. "She kept everyone calm, she pushed the pace, and she delivered when we needed it most," the coach explained. That's rare for a rookie, but Caitlin has that special quality about her. The Atlanta Dream, meanwhile, were left stunned. Their star guard admitted after the game that Clark's late surge completely shifted momentum. "We thought we had control," she said, "but once she hit that three, everything changed." For Fever fans, the night was more than just a playoff win. It was a signal that their team, which has struggled in recent years, is finally turning the corner. The arrival of Caitlin Clark has transformed the franchise into must-watch basketball. Attendance has skyrocketed, television ratings have soared, and the Fever now feel like legitimate contenders. Analysts across the sports world are calling this one of the most thrilling WNBA games of the season. Some are even suggesting that Caitlin Clark's ability to deliver in high-pressure playoff moments as a rookie is setting the stage for a new era of dominance. Beyond the numbers, though, it's the human element that stood out. The unfiltered joy of Caitlin Clark celebrating with her teammates and fans told the story of why sports matter, because of moments like these. The Fever weren't just fighting for a win, they were fighting for belief, for pride, and for the chance to prove they belong on the biggest stage. The Fever will now advance to the next round of the playoffs, and if tonight's performance was any indication, they're going to be a nightmare matchup for whoever they face next. Clark's combination of scoring ability, court vision, and emotional leadership makes her one of the most dangerous players in the league, and the Fever are feeding off her energy. As fans continue to share videos of her chest-pounding, court-stomping celebration, one thing is certain. Caitlin Clark has not only arrived in the WNBA, she is already shaping its future. So the story of the night isn't just the Fever's comeback win over the Dream. It's the fact that a rookie has managed to capture the spirit of the game in a way that resonates far beyond the hardwood. Caitlin Clark's fire, her determination, and yes, her over-the-top celebration will be remembered as a turning point not only for the Fever season but also for the growing excitement around women's basketball. And that is what makes this victory so special. It wasn't just about eliminating Atlanta. It was about proving that the Indiana Fever are back, that Caitlin Clark is as good as advertised, and that the WNBA is experiencing a moment of transformation. That's all from me, Ava, here on WNBA Trending. Stay tuned as we continue to follow Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever's incredible playoff journey.